Florida Highway Patrol actually was started from the American Legion. Neil Kirkman was the first director of Florida Highway Patrol, and then he was commander of the American Legion. So once that FHP was started, we actually had troopers as counselors within our program. They first started as security troopers, and now they are security and city counselors. It helps us in several different ways. The relationship between Florida Highway Patrol and the Legion, staying that history connection. But the second fold is give the youth of today some positive impact and influence with law enforcement in general.
I've been coming in for 18 years. One of the greatest things I could say that came from this program was public speaking. It was one of my greatest fears when I became a trooper. And as I went through my career and then came to Boise State, watching some of the dynamic speakers that would come to the program, such as some of the counselors that would be here, and then some of the leaders that would come here. We'd have governors, representatives, senators. I mean, you name it. Every walk of life would come into this program and speak to the Boise Staters. So that meant a lot to me, and that's why I keep coming back every single year. So I want to talk about Neil Kirkman. I mean, he is our very first director of the Florida Highway Patrol, and his start with the American Legion actually led with the actual gathering of us working together with the American Legion to have troopers here at every single session. So every year since I've been here, we've had troopers come to this program and be a part of it, to mentor, actually talk to some of the young men, because sometimes we meet them in an unfortunate circumstance, such as a traffic crash or even a traffic citation that may be issued to them or to their family or next of kin. But when we get to talk to them in this positive atmosphere where it's a low, very calm atmosphere, it gives us a chance to actually be one-on-one with them. So again, I don't call myself captain when I'm here, I call myself Derek. I tell them to do the same because I want to know them, I want them to know me. My first couple of years, I was still learning how to, be a counselor, be a mentor, because I'm used to, enforcement. But when I got a chance to come here and be a mentor and actually talk with these young men, not have to wear a uniform every single day, and talk with them and see what they experience, it actually opened my eyes to see what our youth are actually going through at home. Sometimes you'll have someone that may have something that's going on as far as a death back at home, and sometimes you have to just keep an eye on that young man just to make sure, hey, call home, see how everything is going. But if you need to talk, take time, and we give them that opportunity to do that.
This year, the Highway Patrol recognizes its 85th anniversary and our commitment to Boise State. We continue serving with Boise State for the past 81 years. 13 troopers from all over our state have volunteered their time away from their families of their Father's Day to join you this week. These troopers have dedicated their time to you and this unique program. Why? Because they are personally invested in you as young men and share a vision to keep Florida the best place in the world to live and serve others.
I want to thank the American Legion, the veterans, and everyone that's a part of this program. It always feels good to see all those Boise Staters come here. When I see all those red shirts and they come into the Capitol and they get to see what we do on a day-to-day basis to get things done in the state of Florida, it just means the world to me. This program is awesome.